Why haven't you answered your phone?
Hey, babe, must have been on silent.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. Let's go. Now.
Richard! Hey, man. It's been a good minute. How have you been?
Samuel? It's been a long while. How come I don't see you around the country club anymore?
Oh, man, I hit a rough patch. But I'm hanging in there. How about you? You still living that bachelor's life?
Nah, man. I got hitched last year. Smoking hot girl. Bombshell. Tiny waist. Hot body. Everything. She's gonna be here in a moment, actually. How about you? Did you get married?
Yes, sir. We got hitched a while ago. You should meet her too, but she doesn't have a small waist, and she doesn't have a hot smoking body though.
Oh, man, that's too bad. You know, you should really see my girl. She's always wearing high-end designer clothes. And with that body, woo-wee! Plus I got a little something for her birthday. How about your wife?
No, my wife doesn't wear designer clothes. Actually, today is her birthday too.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry I'm late. I hope you weren't waiting too long.
Don't worry about it, babe.
Oh, is that for me? Oh, it's just what I wanted for my birthday.
Oh, it's nothing. Listen, can you give me a sec? I'm talking to an old friend, and I'll meet you at the car in a bit.
Okay, well, I'll just take that with me. Bye.
Man, your wife really looks low maintenance, man. No wonder she's all happy with her cupcake for her birthday.
You know what? My wife doesn't have a supermodel body like yours. After she gave birth to our daughter, her body's never been the same. But that's okay, because every time I see her, it reminds me of our beautiful daughter, so her body will always be a 10 out of 10 for me. My wife doesn't need to dress in designer clothes like yours. After we finally started doing better, she decided to take care of everyone else before herself. So whenever I see her in basic clothes, it reminds me of how loving and selfless my wife is. My wife may not look like a model, nor dress like a model on the outside, but in my eyes, she's definitely a supermodel for me.
That's a good one.
Why haven't you answered your phone?
Hey, babe, must have been on silent.
And what's this? Gucci. You said you were going to get me a Chanel bag for my birthday.
I'm just gonna get that.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. Let's go. Now.
At least my wife loves me for me, and not because of what I can buy her. Tell the fellas at the country club I said hi.
Chelsea, right?
Hey. Do we know each other?
Yeah, we went to middle school together. I'm Amy.
Oh, right. Public school. That feels like such a long time ago. That was before my dad started his own business and we moved to the hills. Definitely don't miss that old neighborhood. So, where do you live now?
Oh, well, we never moved out. We're still in the same neighborhood.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, my dad is coming to pick me up because we're spending the weekend together, so I just thought I'd pick up a couple of things. What are you doing here?
Oh, same. I just got back from the thrift store.
Ew. You have to wear other people's clothes? You should just tell your dad that you wouldn't be caught dead wearing stuff like that. That's what I tell mine, and then he just gives me his business credit card. Your dad owns his own business too, right?
No, my dad.
Hi, honey. I'm sorry I'm late, but I cleared my schedule so we can spend a whole weekend together.
Thanks, Dad. I need to say goodbye to my friend first, but I'll meet you in the car.
No worries, sweetheart. Take your time.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, now I know why you have to shop at the thrift store.
You know what? My dad may not be able to afford an expensive house in the hills, but we've got a happy home, and that's good enough for me. My dad may not be able to buy me designer clothes, but he spoils me with what he can, and his love is so much better than any fancy bag out there. And my dad may not have his own business, but that's because to him, he cares more about spending time with me, and to me, that's worth more than any credit card can buy. My dad might not be able to afford an expensive house or designer clothes, or even own his own business, but he is the most caring and loving person that I know.
That is so sad.
Miss Chelsea, I'll take your bags.
Benjamin? My dad was supposed to come. Where is he?
He had to fly to London for business. He won't be able to spend time with you anytime soon, so he sent me.
I don't understand. He always does this to me. I haven't seen him in weeks.
I'm sorry, but he sends his regards. I'll be waiting in the car.
Look, my dad might not have a lot of money, but he always has time for me. It was nice to see you, Miss Chelsea.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Excuse you.
Now, tell me, have you been making progress lately?
No. And I've tried everything. I tried the pills, I've tried counseling, and I still feel so depressed.
Do you feel like you're missing something?
Yes. And that is what is confusing. Because I have everything anyone could want. I have every designer bag, I have brand new Mercedes, I have a rich, successful husband, and still I don't feel happy.
I think I understand now. You think happiness comes from what you have, but it actually comes from what you give.
I don't understand.
Jada, would you mind coming in here, please?
Yes, is there something you need?
This is Jada, our maid. May I ask you something?
Sure.
Are you happy?
Well, I'm very happy, actually.
Have you always been happy?
Well, no, not always. You see, last year when my husband died, my whole world fell apart. I had nothing left. I had nobody. And I even thought about taking my own life. And then, one day when I was coming home from work, I saw this poor man out in the cold, and he just looked so hungry. So I decided to give him some food. And seeing him so happy made me happy. For the first time in a long time, I smiled. The next day, I went out and gave a warm meal to every homeless person I saw in the street. One by one, I handed them their meals, and they all lit up in that same way. And now, I do that every single week. I may not have much to give, but I give all that I can. And knowing that makes me happier than anybody I know. Because my happiness comes from what I can give, and not what I have.
I'm really sorry about ignoring you before. No, I've been doing this all wrong. Do you think that maybe I could go with you to feed the homeless?
Oh, of course. That would be amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't understand. Where is this new boyfriend of yours?
I'm sure he'll be here soon, Dad. He had to work a double shift today.
That's nice, honey. He seems like a hard worker.
That's no excuse for being late to our family dinner. What kind of first impression is this?
I'm so sorry. I came as soon as my shift was over. Didn't even have time to change.
You came to our house dressed like that?
Don't worry, you look great.
We're just happy you're here.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Reyes.
And it's a pleasure to meet you. And you can call me Gloria. Now let's sit and eat.
Thank you.
Pass me the hot sauce.
Here you go.
So, Mr. Reyes, I must confess, I actually read about you. It's very impressive what you've accomplished. I hope to be a businessman like you one day.
Well, you can't be like me, dressed like that.
Dad, stop.
¿Qué tipo de hombre se presenta a una cena familiar vestido de esa manera? ¿De dónde lo sacaste?
We met at the university.
Oh. So you go to the university with Maria? What are you studying?
Oh no, actually, I'm not studying at the university. We met while I was working there.
Oh. So you're a professor?
Actually, I maintain the buildings. That's why I'm dressed like this.
So you have a construction company?
Oh no. Right now, I'm just a janitor. But I hope to own my own company one day, just like you, sir.
¿Nuestra hija está saliendo con alguien que hace la limpieza?
Pedro, por favor, dale una oportunidad.
You have no college degree. You show up here for dinner in dirty clothes. You're a janitor? And you want to date my daughter?
Dad, Chris is the hardest working man I know. And he treats me really well. I love him.
¿Cómo que lo amas? ¿Qué vas a saber tú del amor? My daughter cannot be dating a janitor. I'm sorry, Chris.
But Dad, you don't even know him.
I understand. Dad's right. I shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be dating a janitor. You deserve better.
No, Chris. Wait. See what you've done?
How can you do that to Chris? Or to our daughter?
She's too young to understand. She cannot be dating a janitor. She'll thank me later.
Oh, really? Then I guess you're lucky I didn't take your advice when I met you.
What do you mean?
Oh, what? You're such a big businessman that you can't remember where you came from.
When I first met you, you were also a janitor. You had just moved to this country and had no money. And you would also wear the same dirty clothes. But you had big dreams. And you worked really hard. And that's what I loved about you. Most people didn't believe in you, but you believed in yourself. And over time, you became successful. You left being a janitor to start your own business. You left your dirty clothes for your business suits. And now, here you are.
You can't forget where you come from. You were just like Chris, working a small job with very big dreams.
Gloria, thank you for reminding me how I started. It's been so long I almost forgot. I just don't want our daughter to struggle as much as we did.
Honey, if we figured it out, they will too.
You're right. I got something I need to do.
That's the man I fell in love with.
Looks like you could use some help.
Oh no, sir, I can't.
Nonsense. It'll be easier with two people.
Thank you. But I can do this on my own.
You know, when I first met Maria's mom, I was the exact same way. I wanted to do everything by myself. That's the thinking that motivated me to start my own business.
Wow. I didn't know that's how you got started. So, you were just like me?
Look, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry I said you weren't good enough for my daughter. I forgot that I too once was in your shoes. Think we could start over?
Yes, of course. I'd shake your hand, but my hands are dirty.
What? You think I'm too good to get my hands dirty? Hey, don't forget where I came from.
Okay.
All right, now let's start sweeping here. Why don't you tell me about that company you'd hope to own someday?
Yeah, of course. Maybe I can give you a few pointers.
Here you go, sir. Here's your lunch. Are you kidding me? You call that lunch? Now, I cannot believe that me, a multi-millionaire, is sitting here in this dump eating this garbage food. What do I look like, a janitor?
I'll try to get you better accommodation, sir.
Yes. And why has nobody come to visit me? Tell everyone at the company I'm in the hospital. Okay, I know they're worried about me. They'll come to visit.
Yes, sir. I'll tell everyone right away.
Yes, you will.
This room ain't so bad.
I'm a CEO of a major company. I own a private jet and I live in a mansion. So I'm used to a little higher standards. What is it that you do?
Well, ironically, I'm a janitor.
Well, there you go. This is probably high class for a janitor, huh? I'll tell you what, if we ever get out of this dump, I can teach you a thing or two about success.
Sounds good. Babe.
Hey, sweetie. I made your favorite meal to cheer you up.
Oh, you shouldn't have. I miss you so much.
I miss you too. I'll be right outside, okay?
I love that woman. Is your wife coming to see you too?
You mean ex-wife? Yeah, she'd probably rather have me dead than bring me food. When we were getting a divorce, I got the best lawyer, and she did not get one dime. Not a penny.
Ay, Dios.
Daddy, look what I drew.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Hope you feel better. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
It's cute.
Yes, sir. What about you? Do you have any children?
My daughter doesn't talk to me anymore. She thinks I was too busy while she was growing up to take care of her because I was building my company. Who needs a daughter anyway when you have as many cars as I have?
Hey, Carlos.
Hey, boss. What you got there?
All of us at work heard what happened and we wanted to give you these. Looks like you already have so many flowers, I don't even know where to put these.
You give them to me. I'll hold on to them.
Listen, I'm going to come back and see you later. All of us at the office are praying for you. You've got a lot of love. So, get better.
Thank you. Man, I've got the best boss in the world. He always helps me. I bet you have a lot of employees you help out too, huh?
Yeah, so only a janitor would say something like that. You don't make the kind of profits I do by helping people.
Hello, sir. I told everyone at the office you're in the hospital.
Oh, are they coming?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't think so. After the last round of layoffs, everyone's still pretty upset.
Are you kidding me? Nobody's coming to see me.
I called everyone, but they all said that they don't want to see you. I'm sorry, but I'll see you tomorrow.
I may not have a big house. I may not have a private jet or lots of money. One thing I do have though is I have a lot of love around me.
Great news!
Hey.
We're taking you home.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Yay! Daddy's coming home!
Yay!
Everyone is coming to your house to celebrate.
Really?
And the whole company is coming to see you.
Does this mean I get my new promotion?
What?
Hey, Dhar fam, please remember that we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives. And when you share my content, you're helping to change lives too. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.